It's
Help
been
you
a while.
folks. Name's Randolph.
What?
I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose.
Yeah, let's
sure.
look for Superfan.
Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm
Welcome
Alan
back,
Wake.
everybody.
The writer,
Hello.
huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was
By the way,
saying,
everybody,
Al, I found all sorts of weird
if you're
stuff
watching
from the
this,
local newspapers
we
archives.
uploaded the first
This
3
place
videos
is
like
crazy.
today.
Disappearances,
Yeah, of Resident Evil.
mysterious deaths,
And Alan Wake
urban
is
legends
exported.
come true, and
So,
get
yeah.
this, most of
It's,
this stuff takes place around Cauldron
Lemon.
Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld.
Native Americans.
I'm the God-fearing
Yeah,
type
we-
myself. I don't
could
hold
we
that
not?
sort of thing.
Yeah.
Am I the only
okay.
one who still thinks that,
Anyway,
like,
there was an island
what was
there
it?
owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about
What's
him
the
make him
U-
out
what
to
does the
be a
US call them
famous
again?
writer. But
Because
after
they call
a
them,
bunch
like,
of searches,
yeah, Native
I couldn't find a
Americans.
single
That's what I
thing
just
he
said.
wrote. Zane was
Oh.
heavily into diving.
I thought we
so
called them
that the
First
place
Nations.
came to be called
We do,
Diver's
but
Isle.
they're also called
But the
Native Americans.
volcano under the lake
I feel
erupted
like
in
Native
1970,
American and
Zane
African
went
American are
down
kind of
with
like
the island.
not that much better. I don't know why, but maybe this is just a personal thing, but like
No.
it's like,
Same.
oh, you're a this American. You're not a you're just a different version of an American. I was like, or you could just call me what I am. I think the reason I say that is because like I feel like if I was called Asian American hanging around the States, I'd be like, just call me Asian. Not a big deal. Chill out.
I did hit start recording. I did. Okay. I get paranoid when I don't hit it.
Oh my gosh.
It gets
Well, would
better.
you rather the
A local
recording
girl,
not have been
Barbara
started?
Jagger,
I
drowned in
feel
Cauldron
like there's
Lake
going to be a
just
lot of
a
cuts
week
in that
earlier.
segment, and it's going to be
They
hard to
were
figure out what's
lovers.
going on.
That's the
Sure,
whole
Jagger's a
first
local
part of
spook
Alan
store.
Wake.
The scratching
Yeah,
hag
but still.
comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
So I don't
Anyway,
remember what's
Al,
happening.
I'm just getting to the best part.
Oh,
All
well,
of the
Oh
articles
wait, we're
about
going
this
to visit
stuff were written
Rose
by
after
Cynthia Weaver.
Yeah.
after
I
this
asked
guy
around,
got
and
rescued
she's
from
that
the
crazy
crows.
yeah,
bag lady you
Rose
met.
called us and
What,
said,
the
"Hey,
lamp lady?
I've got something
She
to
can be
tell
a little
you,"
loopy,
and
but
we were
she's
like,
not
"Okay,
homeless or
cool." But
Yeah,
Rose called us,
anyway,
and then the
she
screen
knew both
panned
Jagger
over,
and
and
Zane
there was
before
the
they both
spooky
died,
lady
and
wearing
she
the
had some kind of a
like the
breakdown.
funeral clothing in the room with her.
Oh, what's that? Okay. It's been a while. Also, what's with the screen tearing? This is
Sync
actually
is on now.
it's actually a pretty good looking game when
Well,
you
mister,
can see it, not at
this
night.
is Rose's trailer.
It's pretty old.
You
but
mind me
it still
asking
looks
what you
pretty
want
decent.
with her?
Looks good.
We're just here to talk
That's
to her,
I'm not
pal.
gonna say it.
What?
I was gonna say that something, but I was gonna use the worst word for it.
Oh. You just encountered that wall, dude.
Yep.
Is that how you knock?
Knock, knock. Well, you don't knock like that? I don't knock like
Welcome
that.
to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake.
Oh boy. Her
I'm
head.
She
so glad
seems
you're
fine.
here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh, that's what she called about.
Oh, yes.
Right. It's all coming
Yes.
back to me.
Please, come in.
You'd think he would notice that something is wrong.
Hey, this is really good.
He just poisoned
You
it.
can almost not take
Rose.
taste the
Yes.
arsenic.
My manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
Dude, how do you not...
Hey, Al. Al, what's... Oh.
Yeah, I figured.
Barry! What?
You've been drugged.
What?
Why?
Listen, if you're gonna add in the post-edit, like, puns in text, I'm gonna have a soundboard.
Maybe not.
It's coming for you,
cut screens.
hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
What?
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
Oh boy.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Okay.
Ah!
Back to work, boy.
That's a nice voice. I enjoy hearing that. In all honesty, it's actually pretty decently mixed for the time.
Yeah, that was a pretty good
I
cutscene.
felt nauseous, hungover. Only
I forgot
anger
he's
kept
his
me
own
going.
narrator. Oh no!
I can't tell reality from dream anymore.
Alright, let's listen
But it
to this
seems
guy.
I have an imaginary editor to help me.
She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
Okay.
She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting.
What?
About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close.
What gave
I
you
can
that
feel
idea,
it.
Alan?
I don't know.
So,
Definitely haven't been any indications from this end. Yeah, that's why I'm. Oh gosh.
let's just walk out of here.
I'm gonna be
Rose took a
honest.
day from me.
If
I had
if there
less
was a
than 12
shrine of
hours
me
left to meet the
anywhere for
kidnapper.
any
All
reason,
could
I
do
would
was get Barry into the
automatically
car,
start
work something out
just-
once I got on the road.
just
Welcome
getting
to the
strapped
Oh Dear Diner.
and building a
What
tent in the
can
middle
I
of
get
nowhere.
you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me
I
and
wanna
left
get
its
Barry
mark.
into the car.
First refill is free.
Okay.
Milk and
that
sugar
voice
on
is
the
starting to get
counter
annoying.
there.
I'm
Would you like to
really.
hear
I feel like that would be a
special?
My
serious
gun and
kind of
flashlight
mental
were
hell.
gone.
Being
I'd have to
stuck
find a way to get
your
in
Barry into the
retail
car as
mode
quickly as
Yeah.
possible.
all the
There was
time.
no time to
Because
waste.
being in retail mode is automatically hell. I'm looking at you, every customer who ever came to the gas stand. Just kidding.
So,
Just melty face Gary Busey. That guy is the reason I got fired.
just to point out real quickly, it suddenly got foggy, it suddenly got dark, and I'm guessing the Lady Rose is probably the next shadow villain?
Suddenly, but you were also drugged.
Yes. Oh hey, a radio.
Actually, the radios are good. I forgot.
You're not
because listening to them is actually nice.
Okay.
If they work, can you like tune it? Oh, there you
I
go.
just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me?
Yeah, it's just you.
Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
KGB. KGB.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had argument with Danny. You know, Danny, and...
Is this a confession?
I got in trouble with the
It
law.
looks like it.
You know,
Sounds like it, rather.
I'm just... Well...
I heard something
This
like
could
that,
probably be used in court.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's, you know, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting.
Waiting for what?
Man, and there's something
I-
in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same
Oh, yeah, good
thing.
question.
What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Oh,
Well, Walt,
maybe he's not the victim.
Well, good luck to
Maybe.
you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
No.
How can I be sure?
Okay, I thought there was gonna
I-
be some spooky nonsense going
I
on.
thought
where
that
he
was
starts
you.
giving you voices.
I thought that was you on your soundboard.
That was not me. I do not have that kind of weird, creepy stuff on my soundboard. Look at how many thermoses you've missed. There's no indication of how many you've missed, but also look.
Where do I look?
There's a dude at the gate over there.
I know, I saw the gate, but you said look at how many thermoses you missed, and I didn't even see.
I don't know. I was trying to give you crap for missing thermoses, even though this is like the first time we've booted up the game in a while.
Get it now.
What happened? Oh, right.
God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI. Get him up,
Oh my
Hemingway.
gosh.
You're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Slade.
Hemingway to Smith.
nothing.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Oh, I forgot.
This is all just a hallucination.
I hated to leave
alternate
Barry
reality.
behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with
He
the
knows
kidnapper.
the whole bulk of the game is like, did it even happen? But in that guy's case particularly.
Oh, that's the cops.
Fucking cover, buddy.
Into
Light
the
is your friend, bullets are not. At least not when they're incoming your way.
Bob and weave, bob and weave. Okay, I'm heading into the night.
Welcome to the ASMR salad eating section.
I think I need to turn down the audio because this is really loud.
Oh boy. No, you're supposed to go deaf at this part. It's part of the experience.
Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna be sad if that joke doesn't make it in.
Oh no, it's gonna make it in.
Oh boy. I'm also, by the time this gets uploaded, I will have forgotten it.
We're gonna have forgotten a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's why it's so weird when I'm rewatching the first 3 episodes now. I'm just like, oh, I made that joke. Also, I'm a lot less funny than I thought I was.
I think that goes for all of us.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh god. Uh-oh.
I don't know why I went right there. I think it's just because of junior high.
Stop running!
No.
We have the suspect in sight!
No,
Like,
you don't.
3 girls in junior high that tried doing comedy acts in like different classes I was in, and I was like, none of you were funny. But also, I was a cynical high school kid with almost no friends. So. Not high school, junior high kid. Junior high is the worst time of your life.
Oh man, he's right above me. Junior high wasn't bad.
For you. Junior high was the point where my entire class started turning into dicks.
Generally, if your classmates start turning dicks, they got a serious transmorph problem.
You were shot because that joke was bad. Alan Wake is not the most fit man in the universe, but I mean,
He
he's
can run a
out
total
people.
of like 20 feet before he has to stop.
I mean, that's me too, but I'm an asthmatic
true.
who's overweight by 80 pounds.
What's this up here? Is that a page? Hey, it's a page. How many of these pages am I gonna have to collect before Slenderman attacks?
Normally it would have been 8. Actually, no. Normally it would have been 1, but
Yeah.
we're past that point.
Oh, well, I
And
picked
he
up that
hasn't
page
jumped.
and something's happening. Okay, so it's gonna happen. Where is he?
What is this effect called?
Welcome to hell.
Okay, I'll believe that. There goes an entire police car.
Huh. You could,
Wonder if they keep the shotguns in the trunk.
one could say it was cruising by. That was supposed to be a joke.
Sheriff Breaker is trying to arrest you for that joke. Oh, actually, this is important.
Oh. Oh, I gotta go up there. But why am I a fugitive?
Because apparently you drugged Rose, except you didn't. Looks like the local PD isn't so happy about the fire from the hip methods this federal agent is using.
Yeah, I can't blame
And
him.
I mean in movies and video games, the FBI are typically like a lot more gun-ho or something like that. But this is like a little bit extra.
Yeah, he just started shooting at us for no real reason.
He started shooting at you while there was a civilian in front of you.
Yeah. And he almost hit him.
Do they seriously have a helicopter? No, that's not a helicopter. Oh my god.
What is happening?
Siren Head.
Ah, hi Siren Head.
I wish. If Siren Head was in this game, there should be a mod for this game with Siren Head in it. Somebody should find a way to mod this game with Siren Head because it would be perfect for it.
The game is telling me to escape the police. I don't think I have to do much escaping because something's killing everything.
Yeah, there's a shadow tornado running around.
Circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, where are we again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're on like a weird island, and so one thing that's completely batshit supernatural has already happened. Definitely Bigfoot.
A weird island that has suddenly turned out to not have the town on it, or it has the town, but it doesn't have the lake, or whatever it is. Something's
I think you're
gone.
just deep. I think you're deep into the island somehow.
Yeah, because they were saying, like, after the first episode that the town had just vanished, and after it, like, sunk into the ocean, or the lake.
No. Yeah, no, your house that you were staying in.
Oh, that it was just
There's the helicopter!
Uh-oh.
There was a house on the lake, and then you woke up, and then it didn't exist.
Yeah. Oh, hey, the crows.
Aren't you so happy that they're here when you have no light?
Yeah. Cool. The crows just take
I got the
down.
helicopter. I mean, you jam enough birds into an engine, it's just gonna stop.
You're not wrong. Oh, hey, this. I'll watch it from afar.
Welcome to Firewatch. This will be the first episode that we do. You will literally never see another character in this game ever, and you'll be paranoid the entire time as a result. Have fun.
Yep. Never played it.
I've watched somebody play it all the way through.
Okay, so that. Let's pick up this thermos first.
I think there's also like a puppet combo-esque horror game where you're in a Firewatch tower and you're trying to guide a hiker to the Firewatch tower.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why they were... Hey, what are you... Come on! Sit down and give me that.
What is happening?
Hey, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
We were drugged. But of course they weren't going to let us make our case because they found us while we were drugged.
That's true.
But if that's the case, why are we a suspect?
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Ah, yes. The radio station.
It's like that song, Video Killed the Radio Station.
How are we still friends? It's like, normally it's bad, but you're going extra tonight, and I can't figure out why.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy.
Okay.
Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Why the coal mine? I don't recall.
So that we can get Black Lung.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, thank you, evil crows. Let's just,
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Okay, so
Time
let's
to
go
set
up here.
myself on
And
fire.
let's use this conveniently placed spotlight.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Searchlight, okay. Let's find
I mean,
power.
it would be placed there probably with the Firewatch tower so they could spot people coming in if they needed to guide them to civilization. In case they were out hiking, they just got lost.
There we go.
Because I think that's part of why they have Firewatch towers.
That's true. You are correct.
They got emergency radios and stuff like that in there. Yeah, but I think normally the spotlights would be on the tower.
Yeah, not over here.
Yeah, that's still accurate. Still not totally
The
unbelievable.
old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
This thing is in pieces as you run it. I don't get what's going on, honestly.
Come on.
Don't you love button prompts? Yeet!
How did it get kicked out like that?
You know.
Okay.
That's some real good animation, by the way. I'm surprised you didn't point that out.
Not really pointing out. What does my dog want? What do you want, buddy? Do you want out again? There you
He
go.
wants free will.
I'm sorry, but Will is staying firmly locked up in the basement. Just for the record, people, I don't have a basement. Or a will. Or a testament. Oh, man.
I'm gonna need more sound effects for just bad pun reaction.
Oh, man. Please don't tell me I have to go all the way back. Oh. So what's behind me now?
Let's not find out until we have a flashlight.
Okay, well, we got a flashlight.
Okay. Weird. I feel like there should be a point in this game where Alan wakes up after being knocked out or something, and he has no flashlight and gun again, and the first thing he says when he sits up is just stop taking my freaking flashlight and gun!
I need them to defeat these evil alternate demonic entities that keep attacking
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an
Flashbangs,
ideal
okay.
weapon for my situation.
Ah, yes, standard
they?
police equipment. Flashbang grenades.
Also, why are they ideal for defeating darkness?
Because you're using light, remember?
Yeah, I suppose, but still. It seems a bit odd when all I have... I was hoping to respond to her, but all I have is a...
I think it'd be funny if at some point he's like, I stumbled across an entire barrel of magnesium. And just immediately what you do is light it up. Oh, they're dead. Look at that.
Okay, so flashbangs are effective.
Remember? You have to fight these guys with light.
Yep, it's just that's not the way flashbangs typically work, but okay.
Do you want to point out why this game isn't accurate? You want to make a breakdown video?
Nope, I'm good.
Let's do it. Let's do it. 15 reasons why Alan Wake is the worst game ever
Ow.
because of the inaccuracy of how we deploy flashbang grenades.
I'm trying to throw grenades, come on. Right there, Alan would just be blinded.
No, he blinked.
Yeah. Sure. Pick up more flashbangs.
Just be glad it's not 9 bangers.
Or gangbangers.
No.
And here's another call.
We talked about 9 bangers, didn't we?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we talked about how like 9 bangers are like the new standard flashbang, where it's 9 flashbang explosions packed into the same grenade. Yeah.
What recording
It's
was
a
that in?
concussion grenade and 9 flashbang grenades all at once.
What's going on, do you know?
I can't remember what recording that was in.
But there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol.
Yes, from a gun.
Find out what's going on?
Yeah, like from a I was trying to think of a toy gun, but I was like, every single one of them has the word gun in the name, and I can't do it.
Yeah.
Gunshots, like from a Nerf gun. No. Gunshots, like what from a water gun. No.
Gunshots from a gun.
You'll hear it
Like
here
a gun.
as soon as I hear from them.
A real
Yeah,
gun.
gunshots.
Pat.
You know, like from a fork. I got nothing.
Oh, batteries.
Yes.
No gun though. Just flashbangs.
I love how he gets that radio report where it's just like there's a bunch of police with a helicopter, like, and I hear gunshots in the distance. He's like, oh man, that sounds intense. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
And back to the music.
Oh boy.
Here's a bridge, and when's the next group?
And with that messed up report, here's Never Satisfied by Corpse Husband.
I think that's my best dodge yet.
That was perfect. That was
Alright.
like intro video good. That's gonna be in the trailer for when they add Alan Wake to Smash.
That'll just be in the trailer for the channel.
That'd be nice. Look at how good we are at video games, and then they see literally any of the other gameplay.
I'll add in the last little bit from the very end of Resident Evil 4 where I was just speedrunning it.
Add in the part of Risk of Rain where I'm just running around not knowing that you're dead.
Yeah, that was a solid 15 minutes.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
15 minutes of not knowing friendlies are down. Or should I say good morning?
More flashbangs.
Haha, relatable moment when your mom opens the blinds to wake you up for school.
Meanwhile, there is no school. It's a virus-ridden pandemic.
Funny enough, there are still open schools,
Yeah.
including the one my mom works at, and tiny kids cannot be trusted to keep it in their mouth.
My sister's kid's school got shut down because it's considered an outbreak zone.
Yeah. Welcome to the quarantine zone, children. Now you can never
Guys.
leave school.
Welcome to Radio Shack. Also, this guy that feels like he's special standing in the middle of a corner. Burn.
In the middle of a corner.
Yes.
Okay. You can't kill him by whacking him to death because you have nothing, so you're gonna have to flashbang him.
Oh, I was hoping that would just
Let
be
me
effective.
dodge directly into the farthest end of your swing so it does the most amount of damage possible. Like when I hit a home run with a baseball
A
bat.
home run.
I will actually kill you.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Lorna Miles.
More radio.
Here, let's just listen to him.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going
Stop
to
doing that.
I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Ah, Lorna Karen, my favorite character.
Let the trash sort themselves out.
Oh, thanks. Then you just call me trash.
Daddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Alright. I just throw
Oh, it's the music
flashbang in there.
again. Do not. You need him to help you.
Oh, man. Okay, can't explore his radio station. Hey, Pat.
I feel like I would love and hate this job at the same time.
The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks.
No, don't broadcast that. No, don't broadcast.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Oh, he's got a security
I'm so glad
door.
you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
I'm gonna need an NDA for you to sign.
You back away from me!
Who's Dan Brown?
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Dan Brown.
Holy
What the hell's the
crap!
matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
That's the slow-mo moment we're going with. The slow-mo moment
It
is
was
him
kinda
hopping
effective.
a banister and eating shit.
Yet, even if it kills me, you hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
What is
Whoa,
up with
whoa,
this
we
guy?
are not that
Clips, it was
racist.
ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was
That's
probably
your own
good
fault.
I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Yeah, but I definitely recall at some point you actually do hang out with Maine, and he's pretty chill.
I mean, he seems chill just from what we've heard of him so far.
He's a pretty
but-
chill dude. I like him. I like him.
Oh, hey, here's more.
Have fun. Bye-bye.
Ow! It still got hit in the chest with something.
You blew him up, and the weapon flew out of his hand and hit you in the shin.
It just clonked me. Come on.
This is the animation I'm talking about, by the way.
Yeah,
the generator.
no, it's not great.
It's literally just they shook a bunch of the parts on it. And I was amazed you didn't point that out because you love to be nitpicky about this stuff.
I was just kind of not paying attention.
I feel
Where is
like
he?
we would play. I feel like if we ever played Remember Me, you would see that one clipping texture near the end of the game and you would just shut it down.
I have Remember Me, just not installed.
That's another game I can't watch anymore because the pedophile ruined it.
Oh, man.
There were so many games that I watched specifically him play, and now I have to go find other videos. And it sucks.
Grenade. And who was that again?
It's Cryotic. He was
There was no
PewDiePie's best
sensible
friend
reason
back
for
when he
the power
first
company
started his
work rights
channel.
to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
It's almost like it was a video game and I needed resources so I wouldn't die.
Exactly.
But I've never played a video game because I'm a boring-ass writer.
And a writer that can't close his mouth. Oh wow, that's
A writer,
a lot of enemies.
a writer who refuses to let anybody narrate his life but him. That sounds like a chainsaw. I don't like that.
Uh-oh. Grenade.
You are really just not giving them a chance, and I don't mind.
Nope. Oh hey, there he is.
I also don't blame you.
I hit Q. I don't know what that does.
I think you reloads your flashlight. Yes. You
Oh,
are wasting
whoops,
batteries.
my bad. I was like, I know it does something.
I feel like your tailbone should have been shattered. Maybe you hit a flare. Because if you use a flare, it's just an area they cannot go into unless they want to take massive damage. You just notched your face.
Oh, hang on. Whoops.
He just did a Minecraft on your skull.
He tried to mine me. The darkness controls the Taken. Okay, that's maddeningly unhelpful.
It's like the Punch-Out remake on the Wii, where the only boxing advice Doc ever gives you is like, "Hey Mac, what's your favorite kind of candy bar? Mine's chocolate." And it's like, "Thanks, Doc."
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Fuck off.
I love how everything I've said today has just been you responding with telling
I
me to
don't
F
know
off.
why, but it's just I'm just mad about it, like specifically for this episode. I maybe wasn't so mad about it in other ones, but for some reason right now I'm not okay.
It's the tiredness kicking in.
Maybe. Oh yeah, because I had to wake up at 8 this morning.
Oh man, wow.
Look, man! Look! Look, I know that sounds like I'm just the most spoiled little piece of trash in the universe. Oh, I had to wake up at 8. I have to wait. I don't have classes until 1 every other day of the week, and then suddenly, in the very middle of it, it's just like, oh, class starts at 8, have fun.
But what time do you wake up at those other times?
Stubborn man
9:30.
Oh my god.
Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Is this
Alice,
Silent
I'm here.
Hill for the Wii?
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
Okay then.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
So call me, maybe.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I know. So what's up here?
The only thing you could have done worse is started singing, like, it's a love
Operator.
story. If you had sung It's a Love Story from the beginning, I would actually quit the channel.
I don't even know that song, so you're good.
Marry me, Juliet, you'll never have to be alone.
And then Daniel proceeds to sing the song he said he'd quit the
I
channel
have
over.
heard it 3 million times.
And yet
Because I grew up with 2 sisters in the 2000s. And every time I hear it now, it makes me want to die.
I grew up with 3 sisters.
What songs do you have to listen to? How many times have you seen The Princess Bride?
Never.
Well, that's stupid because it's the only good chick movie that exists.
I mean, our family mostly watched, like, action movies and stuff.
Alright, well, you got lucky, so what the hell happened to me? I love my sisters, but I hate what I was exposed to as a result of them.
Let's see. I know my one sister started listening to pop music at some point, but my other sister typically listened to, like, 90s grunge and...
I have seen like
some
50 different
I could see a
trashy
railway
remakes
bridge
of
up
the
ahead,
exact
and a
story of
warehouse of
Romeo
some
and
sort on the
Juliet
opposite
over and
shore.
over and over,
hoped I
Yeah,
could
including
find
the
car
one
from
with Lizzie McGuire, and I want to die.
I'm sure that they've watched that, but I've never been forced to. And yeah, most of what we watched was like action and crime and stuff like
No,
that.
I know what the worst part is?
Hmm.
I started liking some of them.
Oh, Daniel.
Princess Diaries 1 is not that bad.
Okay.
What was the other one? Oh yeah,
Princess Bride?
No, well, The Princess Bride is arguably not even a chick movie. It's just a good movie.
Everything in its
Wasn't that the one where it's like, I am Inigo Montoya and you killed my father?
I am Inigo Montoya. You killed my father and bring back your dog. It was also the movie with Andre the Giant.
Yeah, that's the one where he...
It's a good movie.
I heard he farted for like 15 seconds in once, and the director just went, "You okay, Andre?" And he went, "Yeah, I am now, boss."
Gigantism is a weird thing.
Ow! I just getting full.
You got
The
mossed.
warehouse had some
Yeah.
sort on the opposite
I
shore.
don't know what I was
I
supposed
hoped
to
I could
do.
find a car from
You're supposed to use a flashbang, and every single one of those animate objects stops being animate.
Okay, good to know.
At least that's what I did, because I couldn't be bothered to use the flashlight on every one of them.
All right.
On every one of them.
Everyone.
Meh.
What? It changes the freaking camera view every time I die.
Because because the director of this game only liked looking over his left shoulder because he was gay.
I don't understand.
By the way, if I've used the word gay in a disparaging manner in previous episodes on this channel, I apologize. Because I forgot that I was supposed to stop doing that, and I did stop doing that for a while. And then, like, the last 4 years happened, and I stopped caring about virtually everything, and I kind of slowly slipped back into calling things gay without realizing it.
I mean...
I'd like everyone to know that it is totally okay to be homosexual. There is no problem with that. If people can't accept you for that, it should probably be put on trial
or
and
have what happens to Alan Wake just there and just get hit in the face by a
You
steel
should just
pipe.
be hit. You
Ow.
should be hit by an I-beam from a construction site at 45 miles per hour if you can't handle people liking people who are the same gender as them.
Gets struck by a random propane tank. Hey,
An entire I-beam weighs like 9 tons. No, it doesn't.
What
it
just
would be a really
happened?
big I-beam. Oh, you won.
There was just a
As
flash
a
of light.
teenager, just starting to
No,
get
you won't,
interested
it's
in
fine.
writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me.
Well, that's why it's
All
turning into a
the
horror book.
inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No
Oh my
one is safe in a good horror
Heavy
story.
duty.
Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun.
Come on.
This was
Here we go.
anything but. The
Big
darkness could
flash.
possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Okay. Where's the revolver? There it is. Batteries.
Flashlight Chungus.
Chungy.
Where's your... Did you lose your guns?
No, I got him.
Okay, so why do you need the revolver? Did you just take the ammo?
Yeah, that's all that happens.
Okay. Who's leaving all these revolvers around on this island?
That's a great question.
I
Also-
want to hang out on this island and then just like take a one-day vacation here and then come home for reasons unknown.
I would not want to, mostly because I don't really feel like being attacked by darkness incarnate.
Well, I would just not stay at the portal to Hell Lake House.
Yeah.
And I would just go into the woods for like 15 minutes and find a rock and be like, "Oh, cool gun," and then walk home.
This is Daniel, everybody.
I like weapons. I had a sad experience where my half brother Andrew texted me, and I
Oh, the one that I sent to horny jail? No, you
What?
sent to horny jail.
What?
It was in the Alan Wake recording.
What?
There was a moment in the Alan Wake recording where after you finished talking to him, you were just like, "Oh yeah, I just told him to go to horny jail," and then you were like, "Was that in the recording?" And
I definitely did not. I don't remember ever saying that to Andrew, and why would I?
well, I mean, it's immortalized in the recording.
I probably said it to Keith.
It could have been Keith. It was
My
someone.
brother-in-law Keith, not my half-brother Andrew.
The
I would-
names blend together.
Me and Andrew do not hang out enough for me to tell him to go to horny jail.
Then-
That would be awkward.
then it was Keith.
Although I had a perfect excuse to say that to him because one time he gave me a birthday card that was a little risque.
Ow! Wow. Okay.
I told him I was gonna let that go, and here I am talking about it. Because I thought it was weird, but also I kind of got it, and it wasn't a really big deal or anything. But yeah, the sad thing that happened was he texted me because I think he was looking for Christmas gift ideas, and he said like, "Hey, other than video games, what do you do?" And I was like, I didn't reply until 2.5 hours later, when I realized I had no answer because I don't do anything else.
You watch YouTube videos?
I watch YouTube videos, I play video games, and that's it.
You don't read.
I do build things occasionally. That's the one thing I could come up with. And I remember that I lost my hammer recently, so I was just like, yeah, just give me some tools, man. So, yeah.
Night
The
Falls?
current pick. Oh boy.
Night Spring, sorry.
I was about to say I was impressed that you actually remember the name because I don't.
Covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror.
Oh, too
All too
often.
often, the stars are right.
In Night Springs. Welcome to the Twilight Zone, everybody.
Tonight's
Don't say the word stars, because it'll
occasion.
trigger me, and I'll go listen to frickin' Starlight Brigade again.
Journalist Alvin Derlis' trip to study the local customs of an insular.
In case anybody's looking for their new favorite song, there's a song by Tupperware Remix Party with the world's best music video on YouTube called Starlight Brigade. And you should watch
You
it.
change your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna bleed him.
Mr. Derleth. Well,
They're gonna
I guess that's
bleed
the
him.
least what would I have to do?
Oh, here.
Uh-oh.
No.
With a kiss.
Don't worry. Don't worry, this game's rating was very deliberately not above a certain threshold. Oh, of course. I never got the poison lipstick thing. I always thought that was way too much of a risk.
Oh, Mr. Derleth.
Oh, never mind.
The dweller in flesh. Your body shall host
That's
his
not
thousand
lipstick
lives.
poison. That's literally just, she just infected him with, like, a parasite.
This is like straight from either Resident Evil 2, or I mean 3, or what was that, Alien?
Alvin Derleth learned
Nah, this is straight from X-Files, bro.
looking for mythology.
Yeah, I haven't seen X-Files. I mean, I have, but I haven't watched much of it.
Such quests.
In the first season, there's like an episode that's just a straight rip off of the thing, where there's like an Arctic expedition party, and they got like worms that just get in their bodies and make them go nuts.
I haven't seen the thing either.
I have to watch that still.
Yeah.
Because I bought it on YouTube. I'll watch it this year, because my idea was I was gonna do the thing that Arctic explorers actually apparently do, which is they will watch that movie on the longest night of the entire year.
Oh, what is this? Why is a bulldozer coming through?
Make way for the Dozers!
Uh-oh.
The rear criminal's my ass!
He just ran away into the darkness over.
Okay, I'm here. Who wants to die?
Personal flashbang. Ah! Oh god.
That's not a flashbang. That's a flare.
Oh.
He clipped you with the tire, and your heart exploded.
Oh god, I have no flashbangs
That's a
left.
big ass tire, though. To be fair. Okay. The thing I was gonna say is the longest night of the year is actually the exact same time that all the planes leave like the Arctic areas and don't come back for like 3 months.
Oh.
So it's literally the scariest place and time in the world to ever be watching that movie, and they just do it. And I'm just like, Arctic explorers are metal, and
They have no fear.
I mean, they're already in the Arctic.
Yep. Also, this
like,
thing is really loud.
It is really loud. I'm actually having trouble hearing you. What?
I didn't say anything.
What?
I'm getting beaten in the ass.
What? That is so freaking loud. Oh my gosh. Throw 100 flares at it. Just get rid of it. Throw 9,000 flares at it and just make it go away. Please.
Come on.
This one will.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, get the hell out of here. Bad.
Why is that so much louder than every other sound effect in the game?
I don't know. Please throw 50 flares at it.
I need to stand in the light for health. Also, what is it doing just slamming up against that?
Reset AI. Reset AI.
Uh-oh. Wait, use.
What?
Oh. Oh god, my ears.
Oh gosh, we can hear again. Yep, headphone users. All one of you.
I'll put a headphone user warning in there.
I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
I gotta get black lung. Nothing?
Nope. I mean, you made that joke once already. As if we didn't make the door stucky joke
Slamsicle
7,000
made it
times.
1,000 times, and it was still funny.
And door stucky.
This is a lot of music for nothing.